When Ronnie James Dio sang, it wasn't just music, it was prophecy wrapped in melody. A battle cry for the misfits, the dreamers, the warriors of the night. His voice was thunder incarnate. His stage presents a blend of medieval mysticism and raw human energy. But behind that wall of sound, beneath the cloak of legend, lay a man who would ultimately face a very human fate, a battle far more terrifying than any dragon or demon he sang of. In 2009, at the height of his late career, resurgence with heaven and hell, Dio received the diagnosis that would change everything: stomach cancer. For the millions who saw him as immortal, a rock god whose voice had never faltered, it was unthinkable. But the man behind the magic, born Ronald James Padavona, had always known life's fragility. Raised in a working-class Italian-American family, Dio built his legacy not through privilege, but through grit, talent, and a passion for storytelling that transcended genres. From Elf to Rainbow to taking over Black Sabbath and launching his own band, Dio, he never backed down from a challenge. And he didn't back down from cancer either. He fought it with the same fire he brought to every song. Chemotherapy sessions couldn't dull his spirit. Weakness didn't silence his soul. Even from his hospital bed, Dio continued reaching out to fans, offering hope and gratitude. His wife and longtime manager, Wendy Dio, was by his side every step of the way, often describing his unwavering bravery in the face of unimaginable pain. In his final weeks, he clung to hope, not because he feared death, but because he still had more to give. More songs, more stories, more moments under the stage lights. But on May 16, 2010, the world dimmed. That voice, once capable of shaking stadiums and stirring souls, was gone. The silence left behind was deafening. The news sent shockwaves through the music world. Metal legends, rock icons, and millions of fans around the globe mourned him, not just for his music, but for his spirit. He wasn't a rock star who chased fame. He was a humble craftsman of sound, a man who signed every autograph, remembered names, and treated roadies like royalty. And yet, despite his decency, despite his greatness, cancer took him. But the tragedy didn't end there. As tributes poured in, many realized the depth of what was lost. The magical realism of Dio's lyrics, his belief in light within darkness, good within evil, wasn't fantasy. It was a philosophy, a way of life. He made listeners believe in something bigger, and now, without him, the world seemed smaller. Wendy Dio turned grief into action, founding the Ronnie James Dio Stand Up and Shout Cancer Fund, which continues to fund research and save lives. His legacy is carved not just into vinyl and CDs, but into every heart he ever touched. The story of Ronnie James Dio isn't just tragic because he died, it's devastating because he was the kind of person the world so rarely sees. A voice like no other, a soul forged in humility, and a man whose legend only grows with every year he's gone.